Bellwood Church family, it's time for the offering, and the offering today is for Faith FM. Some of you might not actually know what that is, but I would like to mention that the whole reason I am actually at your church, the whole reason I've been coming here for 8 months, and the whole reason that last week my wife and I decided to transfer our membership here is because of Faith FM. That's because I work for Faith FM. I was really lucky at the start of the year to get the opportunity to move down here to Melbourne and start working for Faith FM, which is the Adventist Church's radio station in Australia. I don't know if you know, but Faith FM actually has 120 stations around the country. There are areas in Australia where Faith FM is the only radio station people can tune into. That's pretty cool. 1 in 3 Christian licenses, radio licenses in Australia, belong to the Adventist Church. I don't know if you know that. Or how about something else cool? The highest paid radio personalities in Australia, Kyle and Jackie O, they get paid 3 times more than the highest paid TV personality in Australia, which is Carl Stefanovic. So radio is actually a pretty big deal, to quote Anchorman. But let me put it this way. A voice can stay with you forever. I don't know if you guys ever remember from the Sydney Olympics, a little girl who was singing, "I keep missing your strawberry kiss." Yeah, see? And now you'll never forget it. What are other songs? What are other voices you've never forget? Guy Sebastian singing "Angels Brought Me Here" in the final of Australian Idol. John Farnham, "You're the voice trying to understand it." All these voices that you'll never be able to get out of your head. And in all honesty, in talking to people in the job that I have at Faith FM as a producer, the voices that they hear on radio really change their lives. Our coordinator, Michael Engelbrecht, was up in Wollongong a couple of weeks ago, and he was talking to the pastor there. And he said, yeah, you know what? We had these 2 people that have been listening to Faith FM for 3 years. They never came to church. They never got in contact with us, anything like that. And then one week they're just like, you know what? Let's go to church. Let's see what this is all about. A couple of weeks before that, we heard from one of the pastors in Tasmania, in Deloraine, I think it was, that again, there's these 2 guys who had just been listening to Faith FM for years. And one day they decided, you know what? I'm going to go to church. And then 3 months after that, they both got baptized. So Faith FM is something really cool to me. It's really close to my heart. I get emails at 3, 4 in the morning from someone that's been listening to a program that I have no idea what's going on. And they send me an email and they say to me, hey, can you recommend me a good site for vegetarian recipes? And I just think to myself, what? What on earth have we been playing at this time in the morning? But radio runs 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And so in giving your offering today, you are giving us the ability to open, at the moment, about 5 more stations. So in Maitland, Singleton, Scone, in the Hunter region. We're actually opening a station in a couple of weeks' time in Tennant Creek, up in the Northern Territory. That's going to be our first station in the Northern Territory, which is really cool. We opened a station a couple of weeks ago in Lord Howe Island. All these places where there are people desperate to hear about Jesus, and we know because they're always getting in contact with us and saying, thank you so much. That's what you're giving to today. So I just want to say thank you for what you give and the blessings that you're giving to people in giving to Faith FM. I'm just going to pray to dedicate the offering. Dear Jesus, dear Father in heaven, thank you so much for the blessing of radio. Thank you so much for the blessing of a church family. And we know that you work with us and you work despite us a lot of the time. And for me, I never know who's listening to the radio, but I know no matter what is on there that you are making a difference and changing people's hearts and people's lives. So I pray that in whatever we give today, whether it is big or small or even just our prayers, thank you for accepting it and thank you for multiplying it and thank you for using it to make a difference in people's lives. Amen.